Good morning. This be Thursday. This be Friday Eve. Maybe we'll get a sword today. That'd be nice. Get the Master Sword. It's fucking cold. It's been getting colder and colder. It's supposed to warm up next week though. Congrats on getting today's XO, Sacrian. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Ready for a nap, to be honest. I worked hard on getting it. A for effort. A for the hard work. My favorite Celsiuses today. I've gotten to the bottom of the box where all the retro Celsiuses were. Playing Core Keeper. Let's go. Core Keeper was great. The final boss was what got me. I was like, wow, this is kind of really cool. I did not like the Atlantean worm. That thing was not fun. We were very underleveled for it though. So I just kept dying and dying and dying. One day I should play it again, but I feel like it's gonna be a game where like I need to be in the mood for it. I just did the bird boss and currently working towards the water boss, I suppose. Ooh, nice. Thank you for the 7-stream streak. I forget what the water boss was. It's not the worm. The worm is a different thing. But I feel like if I want to end up getting back into playing it again, it's probably going to be with people. And I'll probably have to be somewhat in a mood for it, which having people to play it with helps. It's like Terraria. Omoros? Maybe. I can't remember. Oh, actually. I think I might know what it is. I don't know, it's been a while. It has been a long time since me and May played that. We played that last year sometime. And like a lot has happened in between then. I miss May. She's having a blast over there. On a much bigger island. Much bigger island country. One of these days I'll have to make it out there too and visit and see what it's like. The Artemis 2 mission I think is supposed to have their splashdown tomorrow. I forget when she's coming back, but I wonder if people that are on planes, if they would be able to see the splashdown. Because there was people that saw it go up. And it's supposed to land like off the coast of California. Like it comes in like kind of by Hawaii. That's what the like diagrams that I saw show when on their broadcast. I also didn't realize that they had a badge, a little NASA badge for people that watch like the Artemis 2 like live streams and stuff on Twitch. And I was like, oh darn, I would have watched it on there at least for a little bit so I can get the badge. I saw that today in Stephen George's chat because someone in his chat had one. I was like, oh, yet. It's really cool, actually. Really cool to be able to have like a little NASA badge. Yeah. I made a smoothie this morning. I don't know, I tried to be a little bit more productive this morning. I did the dishes this morning and stuff, so like all of that's pretty much done and I cleaned out the fridge and stuff. Hi Barry. How you doing? Good morning, evening, or afternoon. Good time zones. You're not dead from boredom. I'm glad you're not dead. Welcome in. I think it's evening for you if I remember correctly. It was like 2 a.m. for you once. I sometimes ask myself, like, how am I even remotely entertaining? To have people just hang around. Oh my god. I don't know if that's like a sense of like imposter syndrome or if that's just like I'm just not validating my own work, which is the latter is more common to me than I think the first one. Yeah. And I think at this particular time, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Tyler's at work right now, and I try not to bother him too much, and I know that he really doesn't tune into streams when he's at work because he's working, obviously. I'm gonna be honest. This particular time in my life, not like on a regular basis, but just because of what all is going on and stuff, I feel like I've been like a lot more stressed for very specific reasons because of like the things that we're doing, that we're dealing with and everything. It's not like a bad kind of thing. It's just like it's change. It's change, and it's not a bad change. It's a good change, and I'm like, I'm a little stressed. I'm a little stressed, and I think I'm a little bit more stressed than I expected. Mostly because I'm trying to be like, okay, like most of the shit's not in my control. Like I can't do anything about it. Like the only thing I could do is be supportive. And, you know, whenever I'm asked to help, I help out as much as I can and stuff. Like there's nothing in my control really. I just kind of have to go with the flow and everything. And, you know, I do what I have to do to, you know, do my part and stuff. And I think just the fact that I just more of it isn't like controllable, I guess, kind of in a way. Like it's just stressing me out because I'm like, I want to know. I want to be able to just like go. I want to go do. But yeah, it's me like wanting to move on to the next steps, but like I can't. I kind of can, but I can't. At the same time, I can't, and I'm just like, there's no point in starting right now, really. He is doing man stuff, for real. Yeah. Basically, nothing's in your control. It's just your reaction and your response to it is what's in your control, and that's kind of the situation that it is for me right now, where it's like all I can do is just be supportive and stuff. All I can do is, you know, help whenever people ask me to help out and stuff, because I don't really know what to do. Mostly because it's other people's jobs to do what they need to do, I guess. Yeah. I know I'm kind of like tiptoed around it because we're still figuring stuff out and everything. But yeah, it's a little stressful. It does keep you challenged and humble, I do agree. It's definitely a learning experience. It's definitely a learning experience, especially for me and Tyler. We didn't really have a ton of like military people that were close to me. A lot of the military people that were like ended up being close to me, they were done and like out for like years by the time that they were like in my family and stuff, because they were like my grandpa, quote unquote. He wasn't my grandpa by blood, he was my grandpa by marriage. He was done with the military and stuff after. Well, actually, not after. Before he got married. English. Yeah, he was done with the military before he got married to my grandmother. And then got married again. Because the funny story is that my grandmother got married, divorced them, who is that grandfather, which I kind of disowned, is my dad and my uncle's dad. And then she got remarried to my quote-unquote grandpa, and then divorced him, got married to someone else, and then divorced them, and then got married back to my grandpa because she loved him so much. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't leave too much of a bad impact on you. It shouldn't. I mean, I've been through stuff already with it, but this is just a much bigger change. I could handle it. I'm antsy. I'm antsy and I'm stressed. That's all. As soon as the ball starts rolling and it keeps rolling, then I'll be good. I'll be like, okay, let's go. You know, let's get this. Let's get this stuff packed, and you know, let's figure out where this shit's going. That kind of thing. I'm very much a person that, like, once you drop me into the deep end, I either figure out if I swim or sink fairly quickly. And for the most part, in most situations, if you drop me in on the deep end, I'm gonna figure out how to deal with it, and that's just gonna be it. And I'm good. I'm not a person that can always, you know, tiptoe my way into the deep end of the pool. Don't actually drop me into the deep end of the pool. I can't swim very well. If you literally did that, to the literal sense, I would not survive very long. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I feel like that stress is somewhat affecting that mindset of like, how am I even entertaining on stream? Like, I don't I don't feel like I'm very entertaining, but I mean, 626 followers later, you know, tells a pretty strong story. Very respectable, you're strong. I try to be strong. I do. Mama didn't raise no bitch. I tell you what. That's one thing she didn't. She didn't raise no bitch. Out of me and my sister, she didn't raise no bitch. Oh man. I've been seeing some news on the Legend of Zelda live action movie thing, TV show, whatever the fuck they're trying to make. And there's been people talking about how Link might be silent, but he might not be silent. They haven't figured it out yet. Hi Ghosty, how you doing? For real, Mama didn't raise no beach. I need to go to the beach more. Once it starts warming up, I need to swing down to the beach again on the weekends. We have a beach that's like really close to us. It's closer to us than it was when I lived in Florida, which helps. But there's a beach park that's like consistently has parking, because beach access is really different in my state than compared to Florida. In Florida, like, you go to, I've mostly been to like the Clearwater Beach area and stuff, and like all of that, it's just like beach access is like every freaking block on mostly one side of the street that's actually like right next to the beach. And it's just like little parking lots and stuff in between these houses and like hotels and everything like that. In my state that I'm currently in, we don't have that kind of thing. Like, all the beach access that's like around the houses that aren't the beach parks feels like it's someone's yard. Like it's private beach access or something like that. That kind of thing. Because it's someone's like property. So I have this one that's like consistently has parking and not a ton of people go to it, which is cool for me. So I'll just like go zip on down there and stuff and just go hang out and like walk on the beach and stuff sometimes. Meanwhile, Link in the animated series, well, excuse me, princess. I watched that whole thing. I was like, wow, this is interesting. Reminds me of the CDI games, but I mean, it had the charm to it of like, bro, there was some charm to it. We have pebble beaches in the UK, like one big ocean driveway. Damn. I mean, I hear Maine, which is our northern, besides Alaska, our northernmost like mainland state. They have like black beaches with black sand. And there's some beaches around here where like you can drive your Jeeps and your off-road cars onto them and stuff. It's just not super common. And then you go to Hawaii and like the whole freaking thing, the whole like rim is just beach. And there's no beach access, really. It's the same kind of thing where there's specific beaches that have parking, but the rest of the coastline doesn't really have beach access other than like parking on the sides of the street. And like these little streets, like they're 2 lanes and stuff going all around the island and stuff. But still, I'm just like, like you're parked like right there on the edge. Black Santa's no joke. I went to one in Italy and it was like walking on the sun. Oh my god. That's wild. That's wild. But then it also makes sense because black absorbs a lot of heat. They say not to wear... Is it that they say not to wear dark clothes? Like dark long sleeve? They say to wear long sleeve shirts if you're like fair-skinned so that you don't burn. But yeah, you wear light clothing. Light colored clothes. I'm thinking of something that was told to me like literally when I was in elementary school. And I'm trying to remember what that teacher said. But all I remember is that she said something about wearing long sleeves because she burns really easily and she was fair-skinned. She wasn't like red-haired, freckled, and pasty white-skinned like I am, but I was there. Take it as a test of discipline, for real. Wear light armor to protect from the sun. Gotcha. Plus 10 sun defense buff, for real. You know what? That would be a really funny stat to have in a game. It'd be a really funny stat to have in a game. Is sun defense? Because like, okay, so Earthbound Mother 2 has Sunstroke as like a status effect when you're in the desert. Imagine if they took that kind of concept of like, okay, you have a desert area and stuff. In certain parts of the desert, it's really hot, and you can tell that based on like, you know, maybe the colors of the sand and stuff. That's how Earthbound does it. Or you can do it a different way so that it's not like copying their same stuff. So you have the status effect of like, okay, sunstroke. And then you get like certain things to do, like to deal with like sun defense. Hi Icy, how you doing? Are you feeling better? How you feeling? It'd be a really sweet survival game idea. I wonder if it's already implemented in some of the survival games. I mean, Breath of the Wild has like the temperature thing, like Link will burn to death on Death Mountain. He will also like, he will lose health whenever he's in Gerudo too because of the sun. I'm doing alright. I'm hanging out. I'm locking in on the stream. On the stream brain. You're hungry and eepy? Oh. You should little snacks. And a little nappy nap. Division did it with snow infection in their survival game. Massively underrated. I remember being interested in the Division, but then I saw that there was quite a few people that were like, nah, the Division sucked. But it looked cool. I think it was because it's Tom Clancy, and I was slightly more interested in some of the Tom Clancy stuff whenever me and Tyler messed around with, I think it was Wildlands. We played it like once together when we were like young and dumb and like just started dating and stuff and trying to, you know, play games online with each other and everything. And I remember we were sitting by this rock. And we both had our guns trained on these two dudes so that we can try to pop them off one after another. In quick succession. And so he goes, okay, now on the count of 3, we're gonna pop them. You're gonna get this one, I'm gonna get the other one. And he gets to like 2, and I fire the gun, and he's like, God damn it! And takes his. I'm like, well, it worked anyways. Just a headache now, eyes good, knees good now. That's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Gonna be streaming it. Really good game. Getting reps for in IRL World Collapse. True. 90. I guess 90. Young, dumb, and broke for real. I was broke as shit. I was broke. Tyler, not so much at the time. Oh, I'm still off by 5. Damn. But thank you for the 85 streak. You got it. It saved. It saved. You saved it. I'm happy for that. My nose is so itchy. I can't tell if my sinuses are being fucked or not, honestly. I know the pollen is bad. Thanks, field glasses. And yesterday I had like a migraine. But then I took an ibuprofen like a few hours after trying to see if the allergy meds would work. Because my whole face started hurting, and then it just kind of isolated itself to like my left eye and above. But yeah, I took an ibuprofen or a couple ibuprofen like a couple hours after that, and it went away. So, and then I didn't wake up with a headache this morning, so that's probably a good thing. I don't know. It's kind of wild. I can't really tell. So like, I don't know, yes and no? Maybe? Yes and no? I don't think we have a ton of oak trees around here though. I know we have a couple cherry blossoms. Alright, let's see. We're probably going to do more shrines, obviously. We're gonna try to make our way towards Gerudo as well. Hi, Outlaw. How you doing? The house feels warmed up now too, which is nice. As my sinuses begin to drain. Alright, let's see. I need to turn this off. From the other day whenever I raided? I don't think so. I saw them on your stream though. It's been a long damn day. Oh no. What happened? Will this man right here save you? 3-peat, let's go. Hat trick. Yeah, Icy does art. Give him a follow. Sometimes he streams it. Icy's posted a few pieces of art in the Discord, and it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah. I really liked the hair on them. The hair was really good. The faces are really good too. You did a really good job. You've definitely grown from since you started. Icy does do good art. Yeah. How's the pantsless run going, by the way? It's going pretty well. We've gotten through 2 of the divine beasts. So we got through that one. That one's pretty easy to do. I am forced to wear like a shirt because the dude will not let me get on his back and ride to where I need to ride to get onto the divine beast without it. And then we did that one. Which, that one I actually couldn't do without clothes whenever I initially did it, but I did it without clothes this time. So that was fun to actually be able to do it without clothes. Yeah. Plus 10 charisma observance armor. Oh my god. You like, oh my god. The things that people say, like there's so many people that comment on his lack of clothing. It's kind of wild. Um there's a Gerudo that's actually in Goron City right now. And I'm pretty sure it's not because he has no clothes on. I'm pretty sure it's just her response to Link in general. Because what happens with the Gerudo is, you know, they're all female. There's no males born to the Gerudo, like, lineage, race, people, whatever you want to call them. Whatever is most accurate. And so they go out and they go find husbands. We'll run into them probably today if I actually manage to make my way up there. We'll run into them. They have like a whole like romance class and it's funny. It's so funny. This guy's out, thighs out, bro. How the fuck did he miss me? Mifa got debuffed because like oh my god. I did take it out in one shot though, both of them. So I'll take it. Yeah, I always like your art, Icy. You do really good art. And I enjoy watching your growth. They go out, get husbands, Gambaya, and then left for the milk. But it's the woman this time. Yeah, they just go back home and they have their kid, and it's just the girl. It's kind of wild. There's someone that I saw that was trying to debunk the idea of there's a male born to the Gerudo every 100 years because they think it doesn't make any sense. Which I think is probably fair. I want this star. Don't go anywhere. I didn't watch the whole video to really kind of see what their idea was, though. I don't ever do anything with these, but I bet I can sell them. I think there was something I might have needed money for. Or I guess it would be nice to have the money on me just in case I need to buy stuff. Like Beetle. Where is this? Oh. It's literally on the rock. Ooh. Aha! A star fragment. Okay. You become the king. Yeah. It was Ganon before. I don't know. I guess maybe because he's I don't know, I guess maybe there's a caveat that he's like still alive. And they're like, nah. Their genes are like, nah. Oh god, do I want to get this? I should. Could I get this one? How easy can I get this one? This is the one that's guarded. Maybe I can land on that first one. I have gotten this one with no clothes. Ooh. Okay, well I made it this far. Oh no! Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, great. This is scary. Nope. I wasn't on a good enough angle. Honestly felt. That's honestly super understandable. Like, I wouldn't want to deal with another Ganon. Like, fuck that. I was gonna say, am I free? Nope. Ooh! I was just barely saved off of that. Ooh, I hate this one. This one's so nerve-wracking. I have not. I surprisingly haven't hit too many spoilers from it either. There's some things that I know about some of the characters. Like, I know what happens to Paya, I know what happens to Purah, and I know what happens to Zelda. And that you can build stuff and, like, that's about it. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. One of these days I'm gonna get Tears of the Kingdom. I'm surprised I haven't caved yet and gotten it. I'll probably just get it for the Switch one. Oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of them. I've seen people like make flying machines and like killing machines. It's kind of funny. I'm glad it's not like an integral part of the game where like you have to. I'm glad it's just like kind of a fun little like side thing. But like some people do some wild stuff. Regional map extracted. The only thing that I would say about this game that I wish they kind of added is I wish they added lore to Castletown. Like, Castletown, yeah, it's destroyed, but I feel like I wish that there were just little bits, like tidbits and stuff of lore, like, left in there. Kind of like how Zelda's, like, a room still has her diary in it. I'd never complete the game. I just try to make a car with square wheels work for science. I mean, you could probably in that game. With enough power, you could. Ten rows. Okay. I'll do that before I start looking. Yeah. That's true. Reading her diary without permission is kind of wild. Yes, it does have a cooldown. Most everything has a cooldown for a reason. I'm not as big of a fan at spamming as some other people that I know. It's actually not because of you, Outlaw. It's actually because of someone else's chat. Another specific person actually that was like doing this. I was like, oh my fucking god. I was like, now I understand why people have a kill button for like speech, text to speech and shit like that. Like, nah. Oh my god, yeah, for real. And she'd be like, what the fuck? On hers, too, because supposedly this would have been like hers. It would have been her Sheikah Slate. Oh, I know, I've seen that too. Let's see. I guess let's go to this yellow one first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start getting some of these towers. I mean, it's not a bad idea to get the towers. I can get them. It's not a big deal. I'm just not gonna do. I'm probably not gonna do a lot in the areas that I don't need. Okay. Um. Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. The one that I ran into was someone had a sound redeem. And then there was another one where it was the fish redeem to like do fishing for the fish game. And I was like, it was just like full. Like the whole chat was full of like the fish redeem and like I'm like, I can't even fucking read chat with that. Like it breaks it up so fucking much. Like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. I have had it turned off mostly because it doesn't get used a lot. I can turn it back on though, or I can turn it on though if you want me to, Sekrian. I feel like it gets forgotten about over here a lot. Mm. The 8-ball I think is just 8-ball. It's not magic. Oh, I forgot to do the donation thing too. Oops. I forgot to do that again. Hold on. April's like, I don't know if I should say hi to you or not. Yeah. I kind of want to see what happens with that. I mean, he probably showers by, like, running in the water. He runs in the water and then he goes for a fly on the paraglider and then that's just... That's it. The edge of duality? Take it. Only 50 compared to 60. Oh, wait, never mind. You tried. Wait, what was this again? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I don't really want to drop this for it. Could drop that. Bean boozled. You forgot the L berry. Okay, let's see if I get lucky or if I actually get bean boozled this time. Definitely the banana or wet dog one. Tastes like banana. Is there no like fucked up things in this? I've gotten lucky like the 4 times that I've done this thing. A-ball is inaccurate. I would say it depends though. If you're putting it on like a hoagie roll, I can see where that's probably pretty decent of a way to cut it so that you don't have to put like little dabs of butter. You just have one slab of butter. Oh no. Yep. That is a wild thought, Outlaw. I was hoping I could run that. It's a big ass shrine, to be honest. Yeah, but you've been up since how long? Or since when? I'll bet you're working. Easy peasy. Ah, I see. Got a bird force it, you know? Anything else in this room? There was. There's so many chests in this one, Jesus. $100, let's go. Is this like the longest shrine? I don't care about the other. Oh. Don't listen to the 8-ball. The 8-ball likes to crush people's souls. Horseback battles. Independent filmmakers. Independent filmmakers. They can make good games too. Well, my horse is like all the way over there. Let's go back to bed. Let's go back to bed. Ooh, sounds good. I still need to watch Project Hail Mary. I'm waiting for it to finally come to like streaming services. I'm really excited. The only thing that I really kind of hate that I've been spoiled on now, not that I could really avoid it because like literally like it's in the trailers and stuff, but like I know what Rocky looks like, how they decided to design Rocky, and I'm like, no, I didn't want to know what Rocky looks like. I didn't want to know. I wanted that to be a surprise. Second skinner released yesterday. I won't post a pic here, or a link here, but it looks outstanding. If you want to post it, you can post it in the Discord or you can DM it to me. Either one. Yeah, there's I'm not gonna spoil it, but there is a character in Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, and his name is Rocky. He's a very special character. And I hate that I know what he looks like because I wanted it to be a surprise. The trailer was released yesterday. Sounds Gucci. Mmm. Nice. Ooh, treasure. Just more fucking headshots. Need to know if it's 40k based? Mm. Give me your treasure. For real, clean. With 4 headshots. Over here some. Oh, is that it? Yes. Well, time to get my horse. All made in Blender, a free 3D art software anyone can use. Ooh, nice. I picked up Blender to like look at it, and I was like, whoa, there's a lot. Right, there's a shrine around here. Question is, hey, welcome. You sound tired. Is it that obvious? I'm into horses, so I got a job with the stable association, which is great and all, but they dispatched me here in the middle of nowhere which I could handle, but they had me working around the clock. I feel so hazy all the time. Sounds rough. If only I could eat some meat for energy, but the stable meals are vegetarian for the most part. Well, what I wouldn't do for some fresh cut raw gourmet meat. Oh. Airplane. A traveler, tell me, have you seen a pure white horse anywhere? This is the quest for Zelda's horse. I do not have enough stamina for this. Yeah. With some learning and skill, you can become a filmmaker. Yeah. Or a game dev. Or you can make your own VTuber model in 3D. One of our friends actually that swings through here occasionally, Kawaii Floof, he works with Blender a lot. And he's actually made some pieces for some other friends. Putty Gooey actually has a thing on his stream, like screen and stuff. It's a cake, where like a piece of the cake comes out, and Floof actually made that. 2 bars from what I remember. Good to know. I have like what? 1 1/4. I don't have enough of the stamina potions to get through it if I wanted to try to cheese it. But maybe, I'll think about it. Maybe we'll get a new horse at some point. Rename Zelda's horse to something else. A long time ago, my grandfather told me he once saw the royal family's white horse grazing in Suffala Hill. The thing is, just the other day, one of our customers said he saw a white horse on Suffala Hill recently. Could it be a relative of the royal family's white horse for my grandfather's day? Well, if you happen to see a white horse on your travels, do you think you could bring it back to me? Sure. Truth is, the white horse is like... it's a few generations down, but it's not the same one. If you see the white horse, please register it at a stable and bring it to me. This is the closest stable that I have to the horse. To register it at least as quickly as possible. The white horse on Suffala Hill supposedly has a beautiful white, or pure white coat without any molting. It doesn't have an actual name, true, but I'd like to think that Zelda at least maybe named it. We just don't remember the name. So we're like, eh. Eh. I hear it's very elusive though, good luck. It is extremely skittish. I have caught in it before though. Hi. Hey, we meet again. Are you out traveling as well? Yeah, you look like you were taking a nap in the most uncomfortable position. I've traveled all over the world, so I'm happy to tell you about new places if you want. If you have a picture, show it to me. Or to show me, let's see it already. Here. He's got some really wide eyeballs. I know where this is. It's by Suffala Hill, where that white horse is. Painting is my passion, but even I can tell that statue is a true masterpiece. It's worth seeing at least once. Hey bud, can you get my horse for me? Barry, how much stamina do you need for the horse that's on the mountain? I can't remember its name or what they call it. I'm dangerous when it comes to naming pets. All my mates are named. All my name, or it's all my friends' name, and not even chat is safe. True. That's what it is with Stardew. Just call it here, horsey, horsey. The legendary mythical one that's blue. I don't have the DLC for this game, if Ganon's horse is the DLC. I'll just be like, here, horsey, horsey, while you're holding some carrots. Okay. That is a horse I've never caught before. Oh. Wait a minute. Never mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm thinking it's closer. It's still up the hill. I about ran you over, I'm sorry. Oh, you don't need DLC for Ganonsaurus? I've never seen Ganonsaurus. Where's Ganonsaurus then? Maybe we'll catch the horses. That'll be fun to do. Oh, it's up there? Ah, the blood moon rises again. I've got like 2 1/3, or 1 1/3. These dudes cannot catch me. They're flying and they can't catch me. Alright, let's pass. Oh, it's this one. I'm not a super big fan of this one. Get my arrow back at least. Where 2 Lionels are chilling. Of course it'd be hanging out with Lionels. That's just like Ganonsaurus. Oh. Well, shit. I would like to reset. Lord of the Mountain. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I haven't really given it too much of a fair try yet. Be cool to try though. I remember, I think it was whenever I played this last time I got to this one, and I somehow managed to do something really odd hell? I managed to get on top of that thing in a really, like, not the way you're supposed to do it kind of way. Bruh. Oh. That's what I was worried. Aqua. Test shoot for a pilot episode for a passion project. Ooh. Very busy day and very important day. Wish you best of luck with it. To fill up your resume with projects for real. Belt, to be honest. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Honestly felt you need to get that experience and be able to show them. You'll get them all, though. I'm sure you'll have a nice looking portfolio. I hate that I don't remember how to do this puzzle. Question? I might remember. Might be remembering. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I think I need to be on the other side. Just wasting these shock arrows. Feel free to tell me how to solve this one, if you can. If the words come to mind. Because I can, like, I know I need to somehow get on this thing. I'm pretty sure. Well, now I'm starting to think, though, does this flip? I'm so stupid. So the ladder's on the other side. I hate it whenever they make me use arrows too. Like, no, I want to save my arrows. I wanted to try to tease it and just blame it on someone. Blame it on Link. I don't really want that. Oops. That's the wrong button. Oh, I wanted to see if I could do a trick shot like that. Okay. This is how I get here. I'm not sure that's how that should have been done. This person should give me my arrows back. That's Naruto. That's that one. I hate that power. Yep. That's that one. Maybe I'll do that one after. Let's go to this one. Climbing tip. You need stamina. And don't climb in the rain. Oh, he's... I'm sorry, bud. You can survive. That, I'm pretty sure, is where the... Probably where the thing of power, spring of power is. Yep, that's where the spring of power is. So whenever I first did that, like the very first time that I did it, for one, I was fascinated. Thank you for the glasses and the headband. Oh.
It's my pleasure.
I mean, I didn't want to be here, but okay. I do have some popcorn I seasoned with, like, it's like chicken bouillon. Can't remember what brand it is. It's a Spanish brand that I grew up with. I guess that's a way to get into it very easily. The first time I did that, you know, Spring of Power thing, I just flew, like, straight through the middle of all the enemies and they couldn't touch me. Kind of funny. They couldn't even hit me. I was like, well, I'm here. I was, like, super fascinated with all the stuff with the Zonai, the statues. I was like, it is gonna be kind of similar to how Stone Tower Temple is. I don't think so. Based on what I was kind of spoiled on with Tears of the Kingdom and like what happens with Zelda and stuff, I don't think so. Light. Not even to the tree. Oh. An eyeball. Nice. I just left my horse back there. It's kind of unfortunate, but you know, whatever. Sometimes Link just has to freeball it alone. And think about throwing rocks at these things. Bye-bye! You found me! I wish the horse would teleport with you. That'd be cool. Ooh. Ooh, arrows. Yes, please. Thank you. Easy peasy. For real. We love free stuff. They really think that they can get me. Joke's on you, I'm not afraid of you. I'm just afraid of the Guardians. I'm not afraid anymore. So said the child that was left alone in New York. Yeah. I really only fight them if I feel like I can take their limbs out. If I start not having the upper hand, I just kind of bolt. Isn't super great either. I can't parry to save my life, so really, honestly, the only thing that kind of helps is taking the out for me. I take their feet out, and then I just like hide and throw like bombs at them. That's how I got rid of the one that was by Robbie's place. Is I literally stood, dragon. I stood by a rock, and I just like threw bombs around the corner and would like come around and like hit it once and then go back. Meanwhile, Lionel's easy parry window is very doable. Hate fighting the Lionels though. I've really only fought the one Lionel at the top of the Mount Ploymus. That's the only one that I'm genuinely like actually. Well, actually no, I fought another one. I fought one that was in like a field that I needed to like ride through. It took me a few tries, because man, he would smack the shit out of me. Okay. The dragon is here. Dragon. Oh, hi Millennial. Thank you for the $5 to charity. Thank you so much. How you doing? Welcome in. Eating. Da burb. I go grab a scale from this dude so I can get the spring of power orb thing. The dragons are so cool in this game. Millennial the Giga Chad. Millennial's cool. Aw, shit. What's this? Hey, can I, oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. This, and, please this. Got it. Nice. Good luck, Zelda, and fundraising. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for stopping through. Eat this up. This dude up, just for fun. The fact that their bodies don't always go down is kind of wild. Right. I remember chasing Dinraal from like its starting point to its ending point, trying to get a thing from it too for what, the Spring of Courage, I think. I remember I was like, where the hell is this dude? He like doesn't quite he doesn't quite line up with the time frame. Oh. For some of the other like for the time frame that they have in the wiki. Because they have like a time frame, but like he shifts. Or probably all of the dragons shift. If I could press the right button, that'd be great. Okay. We'll get there when we get there. I thought that was Ganon's horse, like, spawning. I could finally see Ganon's horse. Somewhere over there. We'll try to go for him. Oh, what's up, buddy? Hey. You're out here by yourself. Seemingly. To be fair, I need a lot of- I need some wooden arrows. I need some wooden weapons. I really need some wooden weapons, cause Vanaburis is not fun with clothes on. It's really not fun without clothes on. Ooh, I'm really close to that tower too. Nice. Yep. That one was really fucking mean. And the funny part is like, I don't really use Urbosa's power all that often. Mostly because like you actually have to think about using it. Sorry, Zelda. I don't want to hear you talk about the Blood Moon right now. So whenever I went into the final battle, I kind of forgot that it existed and that you kind of need it. I was like, how do? And I looked it up and it's like, you need to shock it with Urbosa's power or do this other thing. And I was like, well, Urbosa sounds significantly easier because I just press a button for it. Oh, hi. He kind of backed up like he was scared. Yes, be scared of me. Be terrified. I'm your worst nightmare. Link with no clothes on that can beat your ass. Yeah, like I forgot how to deal with that because like he doesn't break at all. And I'm like, how do? Question mark? And it was like, just use Urbosa's power. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And I was not getting it. I was like, using this, is better. You need to stop kicking the chests, bro. Your little tootsies are gonna be all broken and stuff, and then you're gonna have mangled monkey toes. Oop. Don't get to hit me like that. I bet Link already has monkey toes, to be honest. I bet. He surely has monkey toes to be able to climb like he does. Oh. Heck. Fine, I'll just get. So, how you doing? How is death? Alright, that's what, 3? I have what? I have 9. 10, 11, 12. I need another 4. I think. I'm sure I could get that much. Easy. We'll get the horse. Hey.
Hey.
Praying for the shrine that starts with yell. Yo mama said. There's a clip on TikTok from these teachers that I used to see a lot of their feeds from. But they did like a podcast of like bored teachers and stuff. And it was quite funny. One of them was telling the story about this kid who would hang out with this other kid, and I think it was like the kid thought that the earth was flat or something like that. They said something along the lines of that, and, and the kid's response was, "My mama said I couldn't hang out with you anymore." And just walked away. I think about that occasionally. It's kind of wild, but then at the same time, I'm like, you know what, whatever. Like, you pick your battles at some point of like whose minds you want to try to change and who's it's not worth it. Hi J Gills, how you doing? Yes. Korok saw the clothes in the tree. I'm doing pretty good. Back to the shrine grind. And I guess tower grind at the same time. I'm trying to get 13 hearts so that I can get the Master Sword. Yeah, let's go wake up the horse god. Let's see if we have the money to wake up the horse god. I like the horse god. The horse god's cool. I don't think we have the money for it though. Look, it's your protector. Yeah. Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. Sure. I'm Melania. Have you ever felt the pain of losing a horse companion? Not yet, and I hope I never do. I might, though. I might, eventually, in a different game. If my power is returned to me, I may be able to help you out in some way. Please, I beg of you, help me regain the power I've lost. All I need is 1,000 rupees. I don't even have close to that. I think I have like 300. When my power has been restored, I should be able to be of use to you, who loves horses so. I have 200. Now, you have the rupees for me, right? No. I'll keep my rupees for now. That is truly tragic. I'll have to get some money for you, lady. Let's mark this on the... Yep. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Alright, so it's not this way. I'll get to... Oh. I'm gonna go the other way. I thought I could go around this. Oh well. Bridge of the Horse God. Sometimes if I can find the right note on like a piano, I can play some of the songs. I don't actually know how to play piano. I never tried it on violin though, surprisingly. But it's because I was playing violin when I was young. And I wasn't really like entirely committing the tunes to memory. Keep going. Come on. There's the road. Squirrel! Oops. No, 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 no. Ooh! Missed. Immediately gave up on bar chords? Yeah. I can't do bar chords either. My hands are too small. Hi, Cass. How you doing? I guess I'll talk to you here in this very scenic spot. Sup? A visitor so deep in the forest? They're on your hip. No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I don't mean to pry. Are you a bird? Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. Oh, I've been asleep for 500 years. 100 years. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard of the song of the ancient, or heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule? No. Ancient songs, songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? No. I see. Well, do let me know if you change your mind. 11:47 p.m. Oh. Bedtime? Have a good night. Take care. My horse got scared. There's the lullaby for you to sleep. Origin. I somewhat don't like the Farron area because one, it freaking thunders constantly. There's a constant thunderstorm down here. And the walls of the hills are such a like sheer like drop. It's like just a sheer like cliff face. Can't stand it. They're so hard to climb. Especially in the rain. I'll at least drop my horse off at the horsey place. Because it is right here. Sorry, Beetle. And the other dude. And there is a shrine back here. Somewhere. Alright, puzzle time. Halt the tilt. Oh. Hmm. That is not the way you do that. Well then, okay. Okay, let's how are we getting over there? That's definitely not tall enough. Probably climb some of the faces. That's a torch. I can probably climb this one. Yo. Oh yeah, bananas. Oh my god, I have seen so many videos on TikTok too of people saying Nintendo trained this kind of player, and it's them teasing the shit out of the freaking big like swordsman Yiga. They have like a conga line of like 10 of them or something like that, and they're just like knocking a mighty banana around as they like tiptoe like ooh piece of candy towards it, and they just keep knocking it out of their distance so that they just keep chasing it. Oh my god, it's so funny. I'm like, whoa. That's hilarious. I was like, I don't know how the fuck you get that many of them. In Gerudo Valley, too. Ooh. I don't usually climb these mountains too much. Hardy Durian. I just deal with being on the ground because these cliff faces are so freaking sheer. And the usual way that I would normally take this if I was putting clothes on Link is I would go up the waterfalls with the Zora tunic. Yeah, these like creepy statues always kind of gave me the vibe that of like the stone tower temple did. Okay, fine. I'll have to kill this thing. Give. Okay, now that he's out of the way, I can climb in peace. Not gonna win. Do I have enough stamina for this? On my own? I don't think so. That's pretty far up for how little I have now. I do have a stamina potion, like piece of food. Right? Yes. Living on a prayer. Link. Oh boy. I didn't need that view. Take my hand will drop you ice. Oh my god. That's what Ganon would say. Okay, I made it up there. Take my strong hand. You'll fall to the ground faster. You'll hit the ground harder. Alright. Now we can look for more. There's a shrine quest in Lulu. No, it isn't. I want to do this shrine quest. Oh, and there's another, No, actually, that's over there by Akala. There's a thing over here. Also, Single Island. Probably go over here and get this stuff at some point. There's another maze over there. I think there's a maze over here. Maybe. I don't really remember too well. Can't really see a bunch of shrines. I think they're just all in Lularan. Or not. I swore Lularan is like here. Lularan and Akala? It's probably up here. Let's go to... This is... I got there really easy from this. I'm already leaving my horse behind. Sorry, bro, you'll survive. Oh, there's a Korok thing right there, too. And lots of luminous stone. Oh, this is the Spring of Courage. Unfortunately, you can't eat it. Meanwhile, the enemy just doesn't know that I'm here. Like, at all. I will toss that. I think of where some more are. There's one for the Shrine of Power, or Spring of Power, but I need a thing for that, and I have to go to Hebra, more than likely, to get it. That would be the easiest place to get Dinral's scale. Unless I go hunt it down off of Death Mountain. There's stuff in... There's easily two of them with the Wasteland. Trudeau. I've done one. I did the 23andMe one. I would say it's probably best to take it kind of with a grain of salt. But it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I would say if you're taking like a DNA test and stuff, and like you can definitely use it, like use the family tree to kind of like, I guess, back up the evidence of it, which is pretty cool. Because I can definitely, my grandmother actually has the stuff to prove that we're like so much a percentage of Caribbean. It's a small percentage, but it's there, and it actually was picked up by the DNA test. Have 1, 2. Get more. Yeah. From the family that was privateers back in the day. But it shows that I have a lot of like Scandinavian in me too. But I don't know necessarily where that comes from. Only like part of my family has been kind of mapped out. But they're pretty neat though if you wanted to try them. I would say it's worth the cost like probably once. Ooh. Some of them, depending on which one you do, they'll do like a disease thing too. And show you like how susceptible you are to like certain, I guess, hereditary diseases and stuff, like Alzheimer's or like diabetes. Some of it isn't hereditary, or like some hereditary like antics and stuff. And like your haploid and everything. I mean, there might be. Who knows? I started with a place called Family Search. And my grandmother started with Ancestry, but Ancestry is like the main go-to. You just have to... It's pretty pricey, though, to use it. Because it's like, what, $50, I think? for a subscription. But Family Search is free, and they have basically like the same database that they kind of go through, because you'll see like there's sources on there that are from like Ancestry and stuff whenever I was doing my work, or the side of the family that hasn't been really mapped out yet. I'd recommend it. It's pretty neat to do the investigation and stuff and like find the proof, because it'll auto populate things, but you want to like you want to have proof that it's like actually the legit connection. I think that'll be enough. Ooh, just barely. Nah. It'll be fine. It does get a little hard whenever you're only dealing with like one person that only has so much knowledge. So it'll probably be a little difficult. But if there's a way that you can lean on like the documents and everything, like birth certificates, death certificates, and like other documents that like kind of show proof, like if you guys have censuses over there, to kind of like cross-check and everything, that can help. Or you guys might actually have to like maybe reach out to extended family and be like, hey, we're doing the family tree or something like that, and we just want to, you know, ask some questions. I'm in the same boat with my mother's side of the family. I don't know what happened to my grandmother's mom. I don't know if she was adopted or what or anything like that. But my grandmother passed away before I started working on all of that. So I kind of got left with just my mom with whatever knowledge that she had, but she wasn't even like born in West Virginia. My mom was born after my grandmother had already moved out of West Virginia, and I've never actually talked to any of my family up in West Virginia. I talked to one, and that was it, but it wasn't about like family stuff. It was about something else with like quilting or something like that, or something related to like someone passing away or something like that. I do have the family Bible, and that has some information. It just doesn't tell me anything about my great grandmother. So like I'm stuck at a line with her. I don't know if she was adopted or what was going on, or if they even had like her birthday right, because back then they didn't really keep super accurate records all the time. I know what happened when she got married, and that's about it. Um, but yeah, if your fiance wants to do it, honestly, give it a shot. You can try it out with her own family too, if her family hasn't done anything, just to kind of get an idea of it, and then she can work on yours. But I highly recommend like checking it out, because it's honestly really cool to kind of see where you came from. I thought it was cool whenever I tried it. I did it for a class though. I did it for a class, and we had to do like discussion posts and like reply to people. I mean, for like 3 straight weeks I had the same comment because I was stuck. I could have royal blood. It could be a prince or a king. Yeah, like mine auto-populated to like barons and baronesses and shit, like over there in like Sweden and Prussia and Scandinavia. And it's like, okay, that might be true, but that's like an auto-population like way, way, way back in the day. Like I can't actually prove that. I don't have the stuff back for it. As someone who's adopted with no contact or data from my biological family, I've always been curious if I'd learn anything doing a genealogy test. You could. I mean, if anything, if you did like the DNA test and stuff, it'll tell you what's in your blood. Like if you're like, if there's a lot of British, if there's, you know, German or Scandinavian or if there's Caribbean or even like African blood and stuff, and like what your it's called haploid, like your haploid thing. I don't remember entirely what that is, but that's on my genealogy, my DNA test for that. You're mostly German? Yeah, I'm German, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, and Dutch. From probably a good portion of both sides of my family. I know for a fact I'm Irish and Scottish from both sides of my family. That I know for a fact. And then I'm Caribbean from my dad's side of the family because that family came down through Caribbean or through the Caribbean, did privateering around like Nassau and the Eleuthera Islands and stuff, and then came up into Florida from there. But then I had family that also came over from Scotland at the same time. So pretty cool. I'd recommend trying it at least once if you ever wanted to spend the money on it, just to kind of see like what it might say. Hmm. Yeah. I don't have DNA. It just says I have USA. Oh my god. I mean, it's okay. I'm hunting for shrines, so it's not a super big deal. Just a chill day. Oops. Uh, that should be enough. Hopefully, maybe. Don't fly off the side. My grandmother did so much genealogy work. She like actually like traveled out of Florida actually a couple times. Like she went up to Williamsburg, Virginia to go to their library and do some of the genealogy work for our family. I don't know what specifically was there. It might have just been like copies of like documents and stuff that were there, like held in their library and everything. But like she went and she like, oh shit, oops. I forgot that I gotta do this. No! Crap. I dropped it. But yeah, if you do one of those things in like hopes of like kind of like learning more about like the likelihood of some kind of like disease or something like that, definitely take that with a grain of salt. I would take it all at least with a grain of salt until you can prove it. I did love that class though. I look back on it occasionally. I've gotten back down to a census like when she was really young before she started having kids for my great grandmother. And that's where I'm like, something doesn't make sense here. I need to know where she was before, but I can't find where she is in the census that would account for that. And I can't find a birth certificate for her. Well, I have no horse. That kind of sucks. could go travel up top. That would probably be best, because I think the thing is like right there. How am I gonna get up there? What's the easiest way to get up there? Probably to glide down again, but do I really want to do that? Let's see if he has strength for this. I think whenever I get to the... Actually, I might need it now. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough stamina for, the tower, to be fair. I might. I don't remember how much stamina I had whenever I first climbed this thing. I remember it was a pain the first time I did it. And a lost Nico Levna? Nico Lev is that? You did not see me from that distance. Jeez. I literally couldn't make that. We're just gonna fly it. I'm not dying today. I'm not dying from that. Oh, use L and X to kick off from the surface, and you're currently climbing. Oh, that's why. I haven't seen Anastasia before. If you're talking about like the movie, but I don't know a ton about the Romanovs either. They were an interest for me for a while. I read this book called The Romanov Legacy that was pretty interesting. The girl was haunted by a demon that helped her solve the mystery. It was actually pretty interesting. I might be able to climb it. It doesn't seem too tall until I get up there. That's what they all say. Picture of the cold darner. Yes. I'm gonna need those eventually. Oh, hi. Damn it. I meant to drop that. Sorry, bro. Oh. I was hoping I was out of this. I'm slightly impatient. But only slightly. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Ooh! Another well-timed jump. Sorry. Y'all need to... Raw gourmet meat. Nice. This isn't where the Talos is. The Talos is in an area that's a little bit more flat. We might be here. I might be right back again. I gotta run to the bathroom. Again. BRB. Hi, Saru. Thank you for the hydrate. How you doing? Alright. Yep. Damn it. He's popcorn. For real. I mean, the boy already looks... no, he's... I was gonna say, he already looks... No, he's not. He's pretty pasty. Is this an easy way to get up there? Is that a pea hat? That's 100%. I guess the question is this the actual way? Gotcha! This is a regular fire rod. Honestly, Link with a tan? He would be even hotter. Perfect for Paya. Who is not garbage. She's precious. Link, climb, please. Guess impatience is gonna get me in trouble one day while playing this game. Oh. Oh, I can climb that. Surely I can climb that. Not with the wind blowing that way, though. Okay. Ah. Oh, actually, hold on. Yep. It's technically water. Perfect. The first time I did this tower, I died a lot. I died a lot in the sludge. Yeah. The tower activated. Oh, you can see a Kala Tower from here. A giant area. Yep. There's the other maze. And that fucking thing. There's right over there. This one I think I can do without any issues. Because I think it's out of the desert, so it's not going to be like... You're not going to be subjected to the burn, I guess. There is a tower, like, in here. In here. Or somewhere. Like, amongst the mountains. Well... And there's a shrine with those things too. I remember that was a pain. I had to like climb all over it and everything. So that I can put the stuff in the right spots. I'm almost done with the hunt though. I think we need money for this next part. I don't remember how much. Electricity. These puzzles are cool. I like the electricity. That should. This is a very strong man. He's also, whenever he's like walking and he's carrying something, you kind of realize how short he possibly could be. It's so funny that he's only 5 foot. The Hylians are only around 5 foot, and like him and Zelda are like the same height. I am taller than this man. I'm taller than him. May, I think, is even taller than him. Maybe. I can't really remember. Link is very hot. Very. Honestly. They're probably like 6 foot. Like, easy. Their genes must be really strong. The Gerudo genes must be really strong. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's one. Yeah, that's probably like easily like 6 foot. She says she is small. She is quite small. But I am also small. Yeah. They might be taller than 6 foot. Oh my god, hold on, give me 1 second. I've been getting a spam call from this one number like every day for the past like 3 days. 1 second. I hate survey calls. I do hate survey calls. I would like to not be bothered by those kinds of calls. Alright, let's see if I have the stuff. Take these. Your friends are probably dead, bro. I can never find these dudes' friends. Let's see. Do I even have any warm starters? What's the sort button? I seriously don't have any warm darters? Or cold darters? Wow. I'm kind of surprised. You want more mushrooms? Oh. Wow! Okay. Oh, there's chill shroom. No, that's a piece. I thought that was a chill shroom. I do have chill shrooms. I do have those. Yep, I do have a bunch of those. What else do I have that I could use? I have the frozen meat. I do have that. I must have really sold a lot of stuff. Oh, and then I have the cool Safrina. Might as well use it. Do butterfly. This might not be enough. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be certain areas. Might not be. Please don't be deep. Nice, let's go. Okay. Could probably make it through. I need one more shrine, which is I can easily get at the front of Gerudo. We go get our sword. See? It's right there. It's unfortunate that you can't bring your horse over here. Now it is. Okay. That's fire. Oh my god. I have so much fireproof elixirs. Okay. It's not that far. I need to like sell those. I should see if I can sell them. I like how you can leave footprints in the sand. It's like one of my favorite parts. It hurt me. Oh no, it hurt me. It says, I hear a small person. I hear a small person. You've come once again, for like the 4th time. The dungeon's not even that bad either. It's just the boss. Alright. Oh look, there's a guard. Now I can stand next to the guard. Gerudians might, they might be closer to like 7 foot. Yeah, honestly, none of the dungeons are really that bad. There's a couple spots where it's like, okay, you know, you get tripped up by the puzzle. There's one in, there's a couple of them between the gecko and the bird. Silly Ethan. Would you take their romance class? Their romance class is so silly. And I love it. Get him, Link. God. Please. She saw something there. That was back when I wore clothes. Oh my fucking god. Okay. You wanted thing. What's up? Oof. Looks like I fell asleep. Good evening. Though I guess it's Sab Saba. Sab Saba. And Gerudo, isn't it? But before I say any more, have we met before? Probably not. I came here from Reno Village. I've been there. It must have been quite cold for you. Must have felt quite cold for you, didn't it? I had a great plan, you know. I left Reno Village to try to earn some money out in the world, but it was so incredibly hot here during the day. It's been tough to work up the will to go any further. I would like to see what Gerudo Town looks like. Even if I can't go inside, it's so hot. It's just so hot. I heard there's an elixir that could help beat the heat. Maybe, or it's made from insects, cooling effects, and monster parts. But they don't seem to be selling the elixir anywhere. I heard the insects with these cooling effects live in the cold parts of the Gerudo Highlands, but, well, the monsters here are rough to say the least, and I'm not having a lot of success getting myself motivated. Here's one. Thank you. Now I can get across the desert while it's still light out. Thanks for the bowl. Dude here? I don't think he's... Alright, let's get going. Resistance against... I mean, that could help. I could probably take those. But at the same time, why? When I can just perfect dodge every time. Those birds appeared. They just spawned. Welcome back from ads. Now to the other place where I have to put clothes on. Unless there is a way to deal with Gerudo without, without getting caught. I don't think I can. I think I said I was gonna try it. But I'm like pretty sure. Like there's not really much of a way to get around it. I guess not unless like you went straight for maybe Riju? Riju? Whatever her name is. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's a cutie. That's all I know. She's adorable. Hmm. Mm. I need another. Oh, I can move this. There you go. What a line. Decent for you. Link? Link? Please open it. The Thunderblade. I'll drop that for this. Okay. I need this to go over here. And shocking the crap out of Link is mandatory. You have to do that. Oh, I see. Okay. Another. I think we can get the Master Sword now. Which is awesome! Ooh, we even have an extra. Oh, I thought we had two. Whatever. I guess I didn't need this one. I do to teleport. Other one. That one's a pain in that. Hey, good. Me. In like the really bad heat. Heat. That's just a minute. I'm gonna try some. Where was she? Where was that? Where was she? But we're forbidden from entering this town. This is Gerudo law. Do you understand? Never come back. I bet you it's like, you don't get to go in anyways. Like it's just an automatic, like a barrier. Fuck. Who are you? It wasn't you. Or is she? Yeah, I'm forced entirely to work. Okay. Well. Oh, it's the front guardsman, literally. Alright, well. I tail it back. Well, to be honest, let's go get this sword, actually. Travel back. The ward. The ward. And then maybe we'll take the outfit and go get it colored. I can get it colored purple. Wow. I forget how the die works anyways. Hey, I'm back, tree friends. Are you happy to see me? Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. I forgot to actually... I forgot to go actually give myself the heart. No, 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 no. I'm being boozled. I'll get it after I... Maybe I'll actually get a boozled. Maybe a bean will boozle. Will be a boozled. As I spill everything. I spilt my freaking smoothie earlier today too. It was like everywhere. Now the Bean Boozle will be like, does this have a dog ear in it? Hopefully. Get into Okay. I think that's all of them. Might find more later. Dare to compare. This is the or okay, so this one. That's not pear. Ugh. That's definitely not pear. It honestly stale as shit. It tastes really stale. That was gross. My luck's run out finally. That's gonna stick in my mouth for a hot minute still. Yeah, no, that tasted like stale. Like something that was just stale. It's been sitting for a long time, like in a cabinet. Ew. It tastes like how a stale cabinet smells. If that makes any lick of sense. Ugh. Yeah, not yet. Oh. 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 Ah. I remembered it was 13. So excited. So excited. But look at them thighs, bro. Mm.
Your master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Dekutri, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him
Now then, words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
I love you, Nick.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle. Her heart cascades with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
Okay, old man. That blade has a name. It's the Master Sword. The Master Sword. When used against Calamity Ganon or those tainted by his malice, it will become suffused with holy light. At such times, the true power of the sword will manifest. But be warned, do not rely too much on its power. If you wield it without need, its power will be extinguished and will no longer be of use. Should this happen, you must wait for the sword to recover. It would be rash to rely on the sword alone to defeat Ganon. I suggest you free the divine beast before fighting him. That's the plan. Go back over here and deal with this mother. I'm gonna go back to. The dude should be back. The dude should be back. Or should be here now. Now that I've gotten caught. Do I even have any, like... I can still taste the jelly bean. I do have some stuff that is significantly more. Not like that, but... I need a ho. It would be so nice to be able to have the horse over here. Gotta use the seals. Costs like 20 bucks if you rent them. Don't go and find one yourself. Most. Might be. Oh. Oops, sorry. Vasak. I want take a nap. We've lost a lot of business ever since that divine beast started stomping around in the desert. Sound of the divine beast walking might be loud, but the beds are still comfy. Do you want to stay? Regular bed is 20. Soft bed. Soft bed. One soft bed coming up. We offer mandatory wake up shout out when you would like. When would you like it? Actor. I could just like sit by a fire. But maybe we'll just let the man sleep. Saba. Wasn't that the softest bed that, or wasn't the bed the softest? It's cold outside, so travel safe. Please. Hey, you're a traveler. Oh, I see. Well, we're merchants. We wanted to make it to Gerudo Town, but to sell our goods, but we were stopped before we could go in. They only let women into the town. To think we came all the way out here. Our leader went to Gerudo Town to try to figure out how we can get inside, but he hasn't come back yet. I imagine he isn't having a ton of luck. I forget how to get this to trigger. Oh, I was just so focused right now. Do you have business with me? Are you spying? What? No, I'm not a spy. I'm a merchant. I may not look it, but I'm actually the leader of a caravan. I've traveled all the way here, but this town doesn't allow men to go in. So that's why I had to, are you spying? It's research. Research. And think what you want, but I finally found the key of how to get, or key input of how to get into this town, or how to sneak into Gerudo Town. What info? Give. Need the information. Well, let me share with you my heroic take. It's been a close to a week now. The guards have kicked me out more times than I could count. I almost gave up hope. I tried to climb the wall too, trust me. However, I've learned only recently of a man that slipped into this well-guarded town. I heard that man is frequently traveling between Kara Bazaar and Gerudo Town. I've been waiting here trying to spot him as he travels. Now I go back. I'm super cold. You look like your everyday traveler, but how can I be sure? Don't tell anyone, but I'm no merchant. I'm a Gerudo town soldier in disguise. Ever heard of the Yiga clan? They're a group of thieving bandits who have caused all sorts of trouble back in town. I got a tip that some of them go incognito as travelers to ambush the unwary. That's why I'm dressed as a simple merchant. My mission is to blend in and stay on guard in case they strike. They were bold enough to strike at Gerudo Town, so I wouldn't be shocked if they struck at travelers too. Yeah, they have. Oh, there's a shrine over there. Hoping to keep going. Now he's up there. Do I need to talk to you again? You left. Link. There he is. Oh my, what a lovely young lad you are. Do you need something from me? Yes, I need your clothes. What is it? You heard about a man who snuck into Gerudo Town? Oh, I don't know anything about him. Sorry, I could have more help. Squint suspiciously. You're making my cheeks warm looking at me like that. You're very beautiful. That's such a nice thing to say, and I'm sure you'd agree that these clothes only help my looks, right? Now that I think about it, this style would look quite fetching on you. As much as I don't want to put on clothes, dress me up. Dress me up. I'd have to charge you, of course, but I bet people would see you completely differently if you... What do you think? Do you want them for 200 rupees or 600 rupees? No. Oh dear, that's too bad. Let me know if you change your mind. Hey, lady. Ooh. I didn't mean to pick that up. Stop. And that's I know, it sounds illegal, but I'm forced to. I attempted to see if I could get into Gerudo without any clothes on. If I snuck around like the wall and just went straight for Riju. Nope, it stops you. As soon as you set enough of a foot into Gerudo's like boundary, I guess. Yeah. Oh. I'm glad I picked up the star shards. I don't remember. Oh, actually, I think I got one from, I got one from a box. Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of the only other times that I believe I have to wear clothes. I am forced to. Link will literally have to be, like, held down to the ground as they put these clothes on him because he's like, no! Free ball! Free ball or nothing. Oh well, if you haven't given up on your search for the man who snuck into Gerudo Town, I told you I don't know anything about this. Went.
Ah.
You're a man?
Hmm.
Oh my, you sure say the funniest things, young man. Anyway, if you don't need anything, you should be off then.
Oh. Mm. Ah.
I gotta flatter you. Fine.
Mm.
Hee hee, I have the perfect outfit for you. Go ahead and change into it right now. Or don't worry, I'll look away. Eee, you look adorable.
Oh.
Just as I thought. You make for quite a good-looking gal. That's the traditional Gerudo outfit. Such a striking look around here. I doubt anyone would ever suspect you're a man. On top of that, it breathes so well that it'll sure to help deal with the desert heat. At least a little.
Mm.
Ellie, or I'm so glad I was able to help you out. You're a dude.
Oh.
You're a dude. I know you're a dude. Your hair's probably dyed too. If you're free to grab something and oh, hold on. Thought. Is what if this is the dude that's born every 100 years? What if there was one? There's a different person that birthed a boy that wasn't Ganon and this is what it turned into? Because what if that hair isn't dyed? They have the power to dye clothes. Surely they have the power to dye hair. But they're like, no, fuck the boys. Get him out of here. This one was sent away, and he found out that he's Gerudo. And he's like, well, shit, I mean, I'm not Ganon. But I can't even go into my hometown. They won't accept me. This is what happened. If you're free to grab something to eat sometime, keep me in mind.
Whoa.
After getting shenanigans, the male Gerudo got a bad rap, yeah. For real. Yeah, make sure to watch out for the wind, sure. Link's like, you're a fucking idiot. If you want to get more ladies' clothing, come back anytime. More ladies' clothing. That monster cloaked in the sandstorm, if I recall correctly, it's called a divine beast. I hear it started wandering the Gerudo Desert several weeks ago. I wonder what it is exactly. It's a camel. A camel. Apparently the chief of Gerudo Town is having a lot of trouble figuring out how to handle the situation. One thing's for sure, they'd be helpless if the divine beast headed for town.
Hey.
That being said, you look adorable with those clothes around it, or anyone around here might think you're a nice girl. Well, a big stocky camel, yes. It's in Hateno. Let's see if we can dye the clothes. How much that cost? I almost never dye clothes, so we might as well take... This will be the last thing that I do on stream. We will go into Gerudo Town tomorrow. We'll infiltrate the land of women. If you like women, be there or be square. Do I have to... That. His hair is dyed. Maybe he could be. He could not be Gerudo. Or Gerudo. Welcome. If you're looking to add color to to your wardrobe, you found the right place. You do. Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where where we live to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees. To dye an item, that includes our service charge, of course. Let's get going. Dye your getup. Yeah. Wonderful. Now wait up here just a minute. Wait. Hold on. I think I need to wear the clothes. It's Hateno tradition to dye a whole person's outfit from head to toe all at once. Alright, choose your dye color and go ahead and change. Or go ahead and change clothes. Hold on. I'm curious. Can I think nature's dye is pretty much as intended. Not much to do. Oh, I was wondering if I could too. Put some clothes on and we'll talk. Actually. Oh my god. Okay. We do have to equip them. Ooh. It doesn't change. I think I'll go with purple. The purple looks good with the green, but so does... Or just make it all green. Could make it all green. This is dye discrimination asking me to wear clothes. For real. Green would be very fitting of him. He's a green dude. Let's go green. Oh, I gotta use this as a full. Let's choose a different color then. Do I have enough things for purple? I do. I have 5 amaranth. Must away early today. Happy Gerudoing and have a wonderful day. Have a good day, Saru. Thank you for swinging by. Now hold your breath. Yee-hoo! We made something very special here, if I do say myself. You look great. If you find this palatable, or do you find this palatable? If you do, if you'd like to do a re-dye, just let me know. I do like the purple. Okay. Let's get back over to here then. We will stop right outside of Gerudo, next to the lady, the guard lady. Ladies, because there's 2 of them there actually. Ooh, might have a target. That. What does he say? Eep eek! That lovely young lady is just my type. Still spying? What? No, of course not. I'm just investigating. This exchange feels incredibly familiar to me. Hey, can I stand next to you? Alright. Quite fun. all of my stuff around. There's a mess of stuff on my desk too. Beep 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 beep. Dee 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 dee. Dee dee dee. Okay. I'm back where I can. Hang. Let's see. Cowboy Bebop. The game. Interesting. We can raid into Mimi. Also Sarah. Sarah is doing co-working and watching the lunar thing. And Mimi is doing Kingdom 2 Crowns. There's also Icy. Icy's doing art. Someone else was playing a game called Shadow of the Damned Hella Remastered. That's a wild thing. Let's give Mimi a raid. Been a hot minute. Alrighty. Alrighty. Thank you guys all for hanging out, having fun. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your days, be it evenings, mornings, afternoons, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Lady Town.